Hello there. I'm Matthew Brown. I've been living on X and LinkedIn for the past 3 years. I've helped 50 plus people grow their audience on both platforms and help them drive over $8 million in client sales. And I see mistakes that people make all the time. I sometimes will see them and I'll DM people and I'll tell them what they are, but I just want to make this video to show you 10 common mistakes that people make on both X and on LinkedIn so that you can avoid them. So my hope for you is you take this video and you go and you make a couple of changes right away. So let's dive in. Number one, formatting mistakes. Imagine if this was just one fat block of text, one paragraph, no bolds, no numbers. This would be much, much harder to read. But you can read it. You see there's one headline. These are the 5 most common formatting mistakes for social content I see. Large blocks of text. Okay, next, hashtags. Hashtags are overrated. Very few people use them nowadays. Too many links. Some people will post a link with every post they do, and it disincentivizes the platform because the platform wants people to stay on the platform. They don't want them going off somewhere else. Next, one style of content. If you just post the same kind of post every single day, you'll lose engagement fast. And then lastly, no media. Nowadays, for every platform, you need media. And X and LinkedIn are text-based platforms, but you need images, you need videos. Number 2, entertainment versus educational content. So let's just ignore all of this and let's just look at this image. So entertainment people, what do they want? They want more entertaining content. So if you're Mr. Beast, awesome. You just want to entertain people? Good. Get more people who want entertaining content. But if you want to educate people, then you want to get people who want education content. And you do that by creating educational content. So a lot of people make this mistake of, oh, I just want to increase my views, my top line views. And so they'll create random stuff and then they will hope to take entertainment people to wanting more educational content. Just not how it works. Number 3, never using soft sells or hard sells. So a soft sell is like this. First message to prospect was September 27th, 2022. Been having back and forth conversations every few months since today. Hey, Matthew, thanks for your patience. I'd like to move forward, play the long game. Okay, that's the message. This is signaling to people that I'm in business. They know I'm in business and they know I take clients and they know that I follow up and that, I'm having some success. That's what these types of posts signal. And these types of posts are great for people who are kind of straddling the line. They have thought about DMing you, they just haven't done it yet. Another great one is you could say, this is crazy. I just had a client that has made over $1 million this year through LinkedIn alone. Like can't believe how powerful content is with a little exploding head emoji. That would be another one that's signaling you've got a lot going on and that people should DM you if they want to work with you. Okay. And then a hard sell is when you hard sell people. Who wants the discount to join 8F for the year? This will apply for today only. If you want to join a figure agency, get a huge discount, check the next tweet. Just a hard sell. Okay. Number 4, never check into data. So something I like to do is at least monthly, I'll go and see what posts performed the best and what posts performed the worst and what do they have in common. It's called a common factors analysis. And then you try and imitate more of the posts that did well and try to eliminate more of the posts that did poorly. This is how you improve over time. Number 5, using fake engagement. And I should say using fake engagement by itself. If you're posting and you're not growing organically, it means your content isn't there yet. This would be like, say you sell donuts and people don't like your donuts. And so you go and you give away more free donuts to people to get more customers. But the problem is people don't like your donuts and so they won't eat them. And so you want to make sure that your organic content has reach. You're not dependent on giving people free donuts, so to speak. And so if you can get people to start engaging with you, you have good organic reach, you're growing, then sure. I mean, you can use fake engagement. These are often termed as engagement groups or growth pods. And you also don't have to. Your call. This is a problem I see with some people that just use fake engagement and their content isn't very good. They look jacked. They stop paying for the fake engagement and it looks a little different. All right. 6, bad giveaways. So this is where you give away something that people perceive as valuable, but then it's done poorly. So this is an example where a friend of mine DM'd me and they're like, hey, I got this person's free lead magnet. It's trash. I was like, oh yeah, I noticed it was the same one he posted a few weeks ago. And the opt-in doesn't even lead to his email. It leads to his ghostwriter's email. And so he's like, yep, I unsubbed before I got a single email. I'm not a lead magnet expert, but I'm guessing that's not the goal. If you're going to make a lead magnet, make sure it's actually valuable. Breaking promises with your hooks. Okay, so one of these 4 videos has 18 million views. Guess which one? I want you to be powerful. 4 keys. The psychology of high performance. How to start a speech. Persuading with story. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is how to start a speech. So a good hook makes a promise. If you look at the other ones, they don't make any promises. This one does. If you feel cheated because they didn't fulfill on the promise, that means you got a good hook. So make sure that you have a promise that you could break. That's how you know you have a good hook. All right. Keeping your audience on social media. So Twitter is a great example where in 2021, 2022, everyone had amazing organic reach. You could go viral very easily. People built massive followings. And then come 2023, 2024, it's been much, much harder. And the people who did not build email lists are having a much harder time. So when times are good, build your email list and you don't have to rely on any social platform. Number 9, no proof of work. So this is a friend of mine who uses proof of work with all of his posts. He basically shows, look, I can design amazing, good-looking websites. If you're a writer, write. If you're a CFO, build reports. If you're a web designer, build sites. The easiest way to show you're an expert is to show you're an expert. Number 10, using links incorrectly. So if you're going to put a link in every post, you're not going to get as good of engagement. It's just a matter of fact. There are times when you should put a link in a post and when you shouldn't. And you should put it in the comments or something instead. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. If you put a link in every post, like this just looks like ads. These are regular posts, but it's not adding value. This is trying to extract value. Looks like ads. Okay. So this is a time when you can put a link in a post. It will diminish the reach, but sometimes that's okay if you have a very specific call to action. So this is one case on LinkedIn, and this is one case on Twitter. Okay. When you should put in the next post. So on Twitter, you have what's called an auto plug, and that's the best way to do it for sure. On LinkedIn, you can, if you don't want to diminish the reach of your post, put it in the comments and tell people that you'll put it in the comments. Only nuance there is don't be the first one to comment. That's it. All right. Hope this was helpful. Take some action and cheers.